We had strange predators coming in every now and then. In the process of time, we lost about 70 rabbits in the space of about 2 weeks. Then we decided that no, I am a technical person. So I was able to look through and I said, no, let's do a cage that will solve this problem once and for all. And so I designed this cage. This is the Rabbitry. We breed rabbits here for farmers. And then we also do meat rabbits for whoever would want very good meat. The quality of our meat is without measure because we feed them solely about 80% on grass. So the meat quality of the Rabbitry will be second to none. Those who have tasted of our rabbit meat before, they all attest to that the meat here is top notch. So, and then whoever comes in, we don't allow just anybody at all here. But this is rabbit and more, so we would allow you here. So that's why anybody who comes in here, we give you a red carpet treatment because we don't allow just anybody at all into our rabbit food because of biosecurity and the way we want to keep our rabbits. So we don't just allow anybody at all. Now, when we started with this cage. This is our very first cage. You see, if you want to start something, you have to start small, and then you have to grow in what you've just started. So we had the capacity to start big, but we said no, we need to gather some experience and we need to gather some information and all that. Now, it is one thing for you to be told something, and it's another thing for you to have your hand in what you are doing, experience, like when you are doing it yourself. You know, we had a lot of information on YouTube. People will tell you story here and there. But until you have your hands on what you are doing, you never get to know some of the tricks and some of the things that you should know. So we started with this cage. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unit cage. So we started with 6 mothers, 6 does. So these are the cages, and we still ensure that we maintain this cage, even though now it looks awkward. But hey, we can't put them away because this is what gave us all the success we are talking about today. So when they advanced, after some time, we came on this second cage. Don't laugh at our cage. There's a reason why you see them with these bow leggers. The legs are bowed and, you know, they are not too good to look like. But this is what we started with. So secondly, we came here, and then we have to construct this cage. Yeah, so we constructed this cage to add up to this number because we realized that we had gathered some experience and then we're doing well, and then we went through. Now, this is our main male. We call it the headmaster. This is a pure breed, California white. But we have other breeds that we mix them up, but this is a very pure breed, California white. We call it the headmaster. And then we have some others also here. After we finish this one, you will see all these things here. We are now talking about our experience. We had an experience when we started. These cages were short. They had short legs then when we started. You know, they had short legs and they had what we call wooden legs. You see now we made some adjustment. We gave them some pipes, some galvanized pipes. This wasn't their legs then. They used to stand on wooden legs. Then after some time, when we grew our numbers to about 135 rabbits, then we had an experience. We had strange predators coming in every now and then, attacking our rabbits, killing our rabbits. Almost on a daily basis, they did that continuously for about 2 weeks. In fact, in the process of time, we lost about 70 rabbits in the space of about 2 weeks. It was so heartbreaking, you know, but we were determined because we knew that, well, if you believe in yourself and you know you want to do something, you need to continue, even though that was enough to break us down for us to say, no, we are quitting, we are going back. But we said no. So we have to manage because we didn't know which animals were doing that. So we realized that perhaps they were coming through these tiny holes, and we can't tell which animal would go through because these holes are very tiny. You see, holes that my 2 fingers cannot penetrate. You get up in the morning, rabbits are dead, they'll take off the intestines in the stomach, but you can't see that the cages are intact. You can't tell how they managed in. So the whole thing was so heartbreaking. But we stood our ground. We said no, we aren't going to quit. So we stood, and then the idea came that okay, let's elevate the cages. So we did cage elevation. That's how we have to put on these things were just something we just pick here, and then it's not a proper leg, as you can see. But that's how we try to manage the situation. And then when we did this, we realized that it was okay. And since then, we've never had that experience again. Then we said no, we will not now build these cages again, because if we will build cages and these animals can intrude. So our next cage, we came to this system. So these systems came immediately after this one, because when they gave birth, we have to bring in the cages. When we wean them, we have to bring them here. So we took them through, so all these places got filled up. And then we did this one too. Then from here, we came here also. And the whole place was filled up. And because of the experience we had here, these ones are still maintaining their wooden legs. But then we have to wrap this metal iron sheet around all the legs for these second cages. So we have to wrap up this roofing sheet on all the legs. And so even though these ones were still down and still had the wooden stand, but we've not encountered that attack again. So they are okay. So this place was also filled up. No, they are also filled up, and these are winners. They keep increasing, multiplying. So from here, then we decided that no, I am a technical person. So I was able to look through, and I said no, let's do a cage that will solve this problem once and for all. And so I designed this cage. So we constructed these cages ourselves. So we said, no, this is what we are now going to adopt. So we did this once, and we just gave them some legs. These are not supposed to be the stand anyway, but we just work it this way just to hold up for some time. Then now we'll now fix proper standing. So these are the winners. The first case that we win from those ones, they are now mothers now. So you see them with their wonderful, wonderful bunnies. You see this one, very nice kids. So by 2 days' time, we are supposed to win them, because we are preparing their cage. Yes, it's a new cage for the winners. It's because we don't have more cages, but the cages are under construction. By 3 days' time, we'll move them. This another batch. You see, very nice cage. Just look at the cage. Very, very nice cage. Look at this set too. These are the first mothers. Because of what we feed our rabbits with, look at how they look. You can tell for yourself. These are first mothers. See the sizes. These are first mothers. They were 5 months when we crossed them. So this is about 7 months old. These are their first littering. This one has fresh babies. This one, when we crossed it first, it had miscarriage. That is why this one had delayed. It had miscarriage, and then we crossed it again. And then, so that's how come this one is late in delivering. Else, they would have all come the same, because we crossed them around the same time. This one also with another. So we are just doing this thing for farmers. When you get rabbits from the Rabbitry, you are sure of good. Either you are going to raise as a farmer, or for meat, this is the best place to come. Look at their sizes. These are just about 7 months rabbits. No, I think you can pull one for us to see the size. These are 7 months. All of them 7 months rabbit. They were 5 months when we crossed them, and their kids are now 1 month, and they have jumped into the second month. So this is a 5 months, 7 months rabbit. Look at the size. The size tells you everything. And that's how they all look. You don't see anyone, there's no cobalt. They are all pepper like that in the cage. And so when we came to this next cage, these are the ones we win after this ones. And then we have to suspend the cages. We said this one we are not going to give legs at all. So this, we have the hanging cages. I've never seen one in Ghana yet. So we are having hanging cages. So if whatever predator you are, come, you can just, hover around here, but you can't touch our bunnies. They are so precious to us. We have now elevated them. We've given them lifts so that no animal can reach out to them. That is the reason why we have designed this kind of cages. And then we also have a nice weather. So these ones are the ones we win after these ones. So if these ones are 7 months, these ones are 4 months, they are just about to go to 5 months. So we are preparing them, and pretty soon we will cross them so they can also start delivering. So we have, this cage is a 10 room apartment. Look at the first one that we built. That first one was 5 rooms. The second one was 5 rooms, but it occupied, the 10 room occupied a space like from here to the wall. But this is 10 room apartment. So it's just taking some small portion. This is 10 by 4. Another 10 by 4. So we have 20 rabbits here. Over there we have another, we have 10 rabbits here. Then we have another 10. Then this also is going to be filled. We are preparing another one. This cage also, by next 2 weeks, I think it should also be filled, because you see some of them, we paid them, they are too in the cage. So we can come here and see. Unfortunately, our light is not helping us there. So this is how we design the cages. Simple to handle. When they poop, their poop all drops, so you don't see even one poop hanging on the net. Their urine never touches, it passes through. So the only thing that we come and fetch in the morning is the residue of the grass that they've eaten. That is what we pick up, in the morning. So you see that some of them are double. So we are trying to, those that we put them double. It was today we tried to separate them. So we have all these ones also. So we'll be crossing this one, we'll be crossing this one, maybe in about 2 weeks' time. So just imagine the kind of bunnies that we are going to get in this house. In no time, this whole house will be filled up. All these ones are getting ready, and they are all healthy. You can see them happily eating and chewing. It's a male. We have a lot of males. So if anyone is looking for quality males to do, you see their sizes. It blows your mind. You see, look at this one. This is just about 4 months, getting to 5 months. Just look at the size. Just look at the size. They are virtually bigger than even their father, almost all of them. This one is also 5 months here, the Dutch here. So we have quality males. So our intention is to breed rabbit for farmers. So if you are looking for good and quality rabbit, that's 5 months rabbit. You can see over there, very huge. So either you are using it for meat, or you want to use it to cross. We have the good ones here. See the new cage we are constructing. All the bunnies here would have been born into this cage, and they will also start their life. So we can just give the mothers about 2 weeks, and then we breed them again for fresh, babies. So this cage will be ready by Monday, all being equal. By Monday to be ready, and then we'll do. So farmers out there, if you're looking for good breed rabbits, the Rabbitry, Rabbits and More always gives us the best. So for you to get this video on Rabbits and More, one thing I know about Modine of Rabbits and More, is that Modine will not compromise on standard. That's one thing I know of Rabbits and More. He doesn't compromise on standard. Rabbits and More will not advertise any farm that is not keeping to good farming practices. So for Rabbits and More to visit me today, I am happy. I know then it means we are doing something good and we are doing something well. But I still promise that the next video you will see better things than what you are seeing today. So if you want us also to build cages for you, we are good. We can give you a nice cage with a nice designs. These ones are without leg because of our condition. So if you want a cage with good legs, we can fix a very good one for you, because you see, we are in the business. So if we are designing, we can design, to suit farmers, because we know what we have to do. Like maybe to just go and buy cage somewhere from somebody who had no experience, you say, oh, Yenisa. No, we are into it, so we know what you should do and we know what we should add. Keep watching Rabbit and More for more content on Rabbit. Thank you very much.